Hello, love bugs. Ravi here, and I am so excited to be taking you on my very first house tour for YouTube. I have to start this video by giving a huge shout out to Basil for opening up his Palia home for me so that I could run through and show you all of the goodness that he's been working on. I have been in Basil's house many times because Basil is a very good friend of mine and has been even long before Palia ever came out. So I do know a little bit about what I'm going to see, but Basil always surprises me because Basil is one of those editors and designers that's really good at the details. And I mean, just right now, we just started getting all of these flowers. And if you do know Basil, you know Basil is all about the plants. So you knew that Basil wasn't going to shy away from playing with these flowers. And right away, already decorating the front here with all of these new flowers, putting cattails in the koi pond, the new lights here for the garden, making that beautiful ambiance right here. I mean, just absolutely stunning. So as we walk up the very front of the path, I would like to first just let you all take in this entrance. But I plan to start most of our videos by doing a top-down view. But like, how can you see this in the background and not just take a minute to love it? But anyway, let's take a look at the top-down view. I love me a symmetrical house, and Basil, you're already doing better than me by all of your roofs being the same color because I still have to fix mine. There are a few things that I really love about this plot. First off, I do just love all these big open spaces. A lot of us really do a lot with hallways and kind of overstuff our plots, and I really feel like Basil decided, you know, I'm going to make a perfect starter home and love it until new things come out that make me want to change it. And once you see inside, y'all are just going to be so impressed. I also love this whole courtyard in the front where I did the opposite in mine, and I have a big long entrance. Basil has this big beautiful courtyard. I'm so excited to show y'all and to see the changes that have been made. Over here, Basil has a workshop, a gazebo. This is Basil's hot tub, and it's always changing, so I'm so excited to show you. Gardens, and then also it looks like a little flower garden, organizing the new flowers for now as well. All right, let's get started. I want to save the house, I think, for last. So we are going to move up the path here, and then I love Basil actually did make like little indicators to let us know, like, oh, this is to go this way and this is to go this way. Obviously, Basil is preparing for paths, which we know are coming, and I can't wait to see what happens once those paths are here. We're going to start this way and check out the garden. So cute. I love a little sitting space outside the garden. I love the choppa and the plushies over there. I love that there's an outhouse for you to run into quick if you're out in the garden and don't want to go all the way back in the house. All set up with everything for making that money. I love Frogbert here in the corner. All hail Frogbert. And then if we go out here and head this way, oh, there's actually also two entrances. That's nice too. So if you did want to do a loop, you could have come through there. We have a lovely little space, obviously organizing the flowers, using this as a space to keep everything organized. As we come back to this beautiful entrance, we can head over here to the left instead. We're going to run into some shrines that also have shrines for them. Oh, look at the little Kitsu plush for the Kitsu shrine. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, and I love that for the gardener, you also put flowers from the new set, like as part of the shrine, since the gardener doesn't like really have a plushie. That is super cute. And then obviously with the tree that you get as well. Spoilers if y'all haven't gotten there yet. And then a lovely workshop. Oh, using the shelves for some of your gemstones. I really like. See, Basil thinks about all these little tiny touches, and it does make sense that like gemstones would be in a workshop. Like you're breaking rocks, and as you're breaking the rocks, you're finding gemstones. I also love the way you did the pipes over here. It looks really good with this tucked in the corner. That looks really good. I also like the table in front there with the fan. Like this is, oh, and you have the little microscope, like you're doing work sitting here looking for more. Basil, the little details, they really are what get me. And I really do love this. This looks so good. All of these tools on the wall, the way that you did all of the piping, this looks excellent. As we continue outside and go around the corner, we're going to see a Silverwing plush, y'all. Of all the plushes, now don't get me wrong, I really want a lot of the plushes, but the Silverwing plush, I just love birds. I'm even wearing my little bird top today for this tour. I just love birds. I really want the Silverwing plush, and with your little Silverwing shrine, I just, oh, so cute. And I love that you left a lot of your trees up over here with the windmill, and it really makes it feel like continuous. It looks really, really good. I really like that. A simple little gazebo for now, to have a little shrine to a fountain to just sit and contemplate life. But let's head back to the front. Movie magic. I really wanted to give like the full feel from this entrance again, because it's just so stunning, like walking up to the house, like with all of this wisteria. It reminds me of a place that I used to go in California that I loved. Oh, I love that you use the little seats as kind of like walls almost to create a space. Oh, and the little Pal Cat plush from the Twitch drops. That's really smart with the little lights behind. Oh, that looks so good. And then another plushie. Basil, seriously, what are you doing for Zeki to earn these plushies? Because I can't get them. I also just want to take a minute to like not talk. Listen to how lovely the water sounds for walking into the house. Everything, it's just so lovely. It's a simple little touch, but you really do notice it when you're walking into the house. Now, I want to prepare you all. If you like plants, you're going to love this house. I already know it because Basil loves plants, and Basil does everything focused around plants. So here we go. Prepare your bodies. Oh, already we have ivy walls, beautiful sitting areas with You Got It, more plants, beautiful lighting, edging. Oh my gosh, it's just stunning. I love how the quartz glow with the jar from Ani. That looks so good. Oh my goodness. More gemstones, as everybody should. The hanging planters, also using these lights for light in this space. They really do create that kind of like soft, sweet light. Now over here, this room is probably Basil's like big moment of look at what I can do. We have, oh my gosh, more plushies. You have the B2. Basil, what are you doing? How do you have all these plushies? Lovely little insect display, obviously also with lots of nature pulled into this space. This is kind of like the living room space. I haven't seen a lot of people bring this little herb planter inside. Most of them have it outside. It looks really nice as a backdrop here, and I'm sure around on the other side it's going to look even more amazing. Again, more beautiful plants and flowers and things over here. I love that you also mixed in some of the makeshift items. I think that they look really good. Obviously mixed in for this kind of garden cottage core kind of space. I love this guy. I can't wait to finish my room with it, especially with the overflowing dresser there. Oh, and I love the way that you stacked the three trophy mounts here. That stack of them looks really good. I'm always kind of struggling with how to put them on my wall and put them up in a way that I think that they look symmetrical because they're all different sizes. But that's really smart. See the little details that Basil comes up with. They just blow my mind. They really do. I love the two dressers on either side with the mirrors, creating some really, really good symmetrical moments while making sure the whole space isn't just exactly symmetrical. Oh, and the little sewing kit, so cute. Oh, so cute. And obviously, we all love a Cernuk plushie sitting there. Over here in the bathroom, again, it just feels cozy and warm. I love how you, again, mixed some of the kind of, like the worn items in with some of the more elegant items. I always love to splash in everybody's hot tub. This is like my thing. I just always get a little hot tub splash. And this in this room obviously is a lot, but you know what? It works, especially with having like the fish on the wall over here. It's like, it's a whole thing having a giant aquarium in your bathroom. But what a nice thing to sit in the tub and stare at this beautiful aquarium, which needs some fish. Like, there's some little fish in there, but I feel like, don't we need like a big fish in there? Is that just me? Oh, this room though, Basil, I'm never going to stop loving this room. And your bedroom, oh, I love that you put that new wallpaper on the wall over there. Wait a sec, you have 2 Silverwing plushes? 2 of them? I'm fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm just happy for you. And then Basil's favorite boyfriend's up on the wall over there. I do really, you know what? I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this kind of wallpaper in this kind of way, or using it as a bedroom. I really love this wallpaper, but I can't figure out how to use it in my own house. And it really works in here with this set, especially using it as kind of like an accent wall with just the plain like black wallpaper, or wall paint if you want to call it that. It looks really good. Oh, and look, the new Pal Cat rug too. Yeah, I really dig that. Now we're going to head into one of my personal favorite spots of Basil's house. Since day one, Basil has had a setup similar to this. It's changed, of course, but Basil's kitchen, Basil really figured out a way to make the furniture that we have been given work with the furniture that we have to use in order to have an actual functional kitchen. I love coming over here and cooking at Basil's house because the ovens are nice and separated. We have all of these different prep stations and whatnot to do work at, where everyone has their own space. We have the ovens over here. It just works. And not only does it work, it looks really good. This is a big, beautiful island with these beautiful rugs in the center. It still feels very cottage core centric, and like it matches the rest of Basil's house, even though it is obviously made to be something that is efficient for us to be able to come over and cook. Oh, and again, Basil with the details of the wood, and doing it only halfway over the arch is just so beautiful and smart. And I have been struggling for what I want to do with my lights from Magi Market, these little hanging lights here, and clipping them into the spice rack. That is so good. The light over here looks so good. The colors look so good with the spices. I am stealing that idea. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I also love having the open concept directly into the dining room, but still kind of cutting it off a little bit so that they do feel like two separate spaces. Just simply using this. This is all it is. It's just a cabinet and some plants, of course, but it really does make it feel like a separate space, but still very open concept. Again, continuing with these little details of using the like log cabin branches and things. I love the hanging fruit up there. I love the tree clipping into the corner, which I'm sure was intentional. I love the combination of these two chandeliers together. I have been seeing a lot more with these chandeliers over time, and people doing them over different places. But Basil, you're one of the first ones that I saw to mix it with like one of the fancier sets in the game. And oh my gosh, look at your place settings. Oh my goodness. Oh, the way you did your table is so good. But I really think that this, like, Basil proves right here that you can mix some of the sets that look more cottagecore with some of the more elegant sets and make a really elegant space. Oh, and I love how these shelves are put together. Again, it still feels very rustic, but very elegant. Like, how did you manage to make it both things? Like truly, like you truly kept your plant cottagecore aesthetic, but leveled it up. It looks so good. In here, a little pantry, another thing I've loved that Basil's had for a while. Honestly, and this is what inspired me to kind of build a true pantry in my space, was Basil's idea to do this. And I love it. It looks so good in here. And I love these Valley Sunrise shelvings here. They just look so good. And now the hot tub. Again, I like don't even want to talk because I want you all just to hear what it sounds like in here. Doesn't it actually sound tranquil with all these fountains, the doubled fountains, all of the beautiful lights? I love all of the plants. And I had never seen this chandelier before, and it's from the Valley Sunrise set, and I absolutely need like 10 of them. Why do I have like 14 Valley Sunrise tables and not a single one of this, what's called the candelabra? Why do I not have a single one of them? Like, come on, Zeki, work with me. I also want to go back inside really quick and really show y'all the view from this window. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. Like, on purpose, this beautiful view out the bay window so that you can see the hot tub and all the way that, and the way that all of those lights glow out there. It's just stunning. I want to do something on my videos where I talk about my favorite spot on the plot that I have toured. And with Basil's, it's really hard because there's so many little details that I really love. But I think it has to be this entrance, specifically even the entrance coming from this direction. The way that you took the lights and put them behind these little swinging seats and then also used the edging to kind of create your own wall. So this feels like an enclosed little space, I think was just so smart. And you were able to make it lay out so perfectly. And also just the mix of colors that you did. I love cool tones. So like purples and blues, pinks, whites. I love that. With the wisteria, this little space just looks so incredibly beautiful. And I think it was smart to continue, like leave these openings here for future paths that are going to be coming in the game. Your mix of flowers, the way that you grew these giant trees, like this just feels like an absolute oasis. And of course, starting everything off with the gorgeous koi pond, which is one of the best, in my opinion, decorative items in the entire game. It's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Basil, thank you so much for allowing me to tour your home. And I can't wait for everybody else to see the incredible designs that you have done. And I look forward to continuing to do these tours. Would you let me come to your house? Talk to you soon. Love you.